recreational use of cannabis and alcohol. I think alcohol is probably not the best idea, and I think cannabis, I don't think there's any way to smoke weed casually and not become absolutely devastated by it. I think weed kills people. Weed will fucking ruin your life. It takes years of your life. You can't use weed casually. You'll become to the point where you self-medicate with it, and you'll be using it every day, and you won't even get high anymore. Yeah, if you just started smoking weed, you gotta stop. It's really a bad idea. It's just a waste of time and money.
Stop the presses right here. Caesar the salad. When I stopped smoking weed, it was the best thing life handed to me. Damn right, Caesar. If I've heard truth at all ever in my life, it's that truth right there. Stopping weed will set you free. Completely will set you free.
Anyway, I wanted to make a video real quick because I got a message from a kid saying that they started smoking weed because of my videos, and that's not a joke. I have never once smoked weed. I've never been high, and that's not a lie. That's a swear to God. Okay, right hand to God, left hand to God, fucking two hands to God, hand holding a cigarette to God. That's the truth. And I've never met anybody who long-term had where weed was a long-term positive force, positive thing in their life, okay? And this is a deadly serious topic, by the way. Everybody I've talked to, everybody I've interacted with who is into weed at all has it eventually morphs into a source of stress, a thing that makes you mentally unbalanced, a thing that gets out of control. And someone posted a picture of the coronavirus shirt holding a joint, and I don't look down on anyone for smoking weed, but in my opinion, it's a bad idea. Long term, it's a bad idea. I don't think it goes anywhere good, man. And the thing that people keep saying is that weed helps me get a grip. Weed helps me feel, whatever. It does something positive short term. Yeah, well, if we're being totally honest here, eating McDonald's makes me feel like I have a grip. Okay, eating French fries makes me feel good. Okay, whacking off to porn makes me feel amazing. All right. So if you believe that that's in my long-term mental health benefits checklist, then keep smoking weed, man. Puff it. Puff up, dude. Puff it up. And the other thing people point to rich people and Joe Rogan as having Joe Rogan's got a handle on it, right? Joe Rogan smokes weed. He's got it together enough to do a podcast. That's a lot of work. Joe Rogan's all put together. Joe Rogan has fucking $100 million, okay? Joe Rogan in his off time, he's not busting ass. He's not scrambling to make money. He's in his backyard shooting a bow and arrow. That's his how he spends his time. Sure, if you have enough money to go to Germany to get your blood swapped out, to get your blood purified at some experimental clinic and do a salt bath, fucking crystalline salt, and fucking be in a sauna all day, then yeah, you probably won't notice the detrimental effects of weed that much. But if you're not in that economic bracket, it's probably bad. It's probably a bad idea. It's not going to help you make money. God. Yeah, it's no good. And it's expensive. What the fuck are you doing? Even I don't burn through money that recklessly.
I mean, look, some people can use it. Some people use it well. But it is the most dangerous out of anything. So if you have healthy, if you approach drugs with a scientist's mind and a Friar Tuck's heart, if you don't approach it like that, then you're going to get owned. THC is extra dangerous because it stays stored in your fat cells for like 30 days after you smoke. That's dangerous. That means when you get off of it, you still have THC in your brain for 30 days after. Like it's just something things that you got to consider. As the times get crazier, and if you get crazier, and you start doing a little bit of self-medicating, these things are made available in incredible quantities, and that fact alone makes me nervous. When things are available around every corner and things are being made legal, things that were once never used forever, for the most part, you know what I'm saying? That makes me nervous. Just that right there makes me nervous. Right there, I'm like, wait, what? Oh! It's not about if it's good or bad. It's not about that. I'm like, whoa, hold on a second. Why? Why all of a sudden? That's all I ask myself. That's it. I don't need an answer either. You just gotta ask the question.
What you got to do, you have to kick your bad habits. You can't smoke weed. You just can't. Like, you think like people all the time, they're like, hey, Nick smokes weed. Nick makes so much money, and you'll never make that amount of money. So Nick can smoke weed. Okay? Nick is the best selling Mercedes at a Mercedes dealership, at a popular dealership. He sells the most Mercedes. That's not you. You are not going to get anywhere if you smoke weed. You're fucked. If you smoke weed, you're fucked. You cannot smoke weed. You have to stop smoking weed. You have to stop.
Yeah, people.
You have to stop. You're so fucked. You're so fucked and you don't even know it because you're watching Cartoon Network. You're so fucked and you can't even count. You can't even realize how fucked up you are because you have a steady stream of YouTube videos and podcasts on autoplay. And you're high. Are you high right now, man? You have to stop smoking weed. You have to stop. You cannot smoke weed. Same thing with alcohol. If you're thinking right now, I don't want to quit alcohol, you're already fucked. You're already an alcoholic. You have to stop drinking. You can't drink. If you drink, you're on the brink. If you drink, something stinks. If you drink, you need to take time to think. If you drink, your pen's running out of ink. If you drink, you bought some chain link. If you drink, you have to stop. You have to stop drinking. You can't drink. You can't be a functioning human being and drink. If you were like a member of the nobility, if you were back in the day, if you were like a British royal or an Italian merchant or anybody in like some functioning society with a lot of time on your hands, then you can have your port, a glass of port. But if you're a person, if you make no money and you're trying to come up and you're in America right now and there's people that want you dead, you cannot drink. Okay, you're gonna get caught lacking. You are lacking right now. So when people point to Nick smoking weed, like Nick is like the most aggressive worker I've ever seen. If you have that in you, like if you need weed to like stop working, to stop like building a house. Exactly. If you're building a house so fast that you need to chill the fuck out and smoke a little, that's fine. That's not you. I know that for a fact. Statistically, listening to this right now, you're sinking deeper into your couch. You are sinking deeper into your couch. You're pulling the covers tighter over your head. You're getting cozier and cozier by the minute. You are ordering abdominal. You're going deeper into the deep dish pizza. You cannot smoke weed. So yeah, you got to kick all that fucking shit. Porn's bad, man. You shouldn't be watching porn. But yeah, so that's. You got to make your time valuable. You have to kick all these addictions, these crazy addictions that you don't even think are that bad. You have to get those the hell out of there. They're killing you. They're killing you. They're slowly killing you. You're dying right now.